be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus went on from there and reached the shores of the Sea of Galilee. And he went up into the hills. He sat there, and large crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the crippled, the blind, the dumb, and many others. These they put down at his feet, and he cured them. The crowds were astonished to see the dumb speaking, the cripples whole again, the lame walking, and the blind with their sight, and they praised the God of Israel. But Jesus called his disciples to him and said, I feel sorry for these people. They have been with me for 3 days now and have nothing to eat. I do not want to send them off hungry. They might collapse on the way. The disciples said to him, Where could we get enough bread in this deserted place to feed such a crowd? Jesus said to them, How many loaves have you? 7, they said, and a few small fish. Then he instructed the crowd to sit down on the ground, and he took the 7 loaves and the fish, and he gave thanks and broke them and handed them to the disciples, who gave them to the crowds. They all ate as much as they wanted, and they collected what was left of the scraps, 7 baskets full. This is the gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, O Christ.
Just a brief afterthought after yesterday's Bible group. Yesterday we thanked the Lord for the insight and thoughts he shared with us in that evening of Bible study. One of the thoughts what we took with us is what it means to be a watchful doorkeeper. In the parable, the doorkeeper is watching for the coming, for the return of the master of the house. In Advent, we have this call to become doorkeepers who attentively wait for the Lord and prepare themselves for his coming. So one of these lasting insights were that being a doorkeeper means not only waiting for Christ, but being attentive to the needs in our community, to revitalize our relationship within our worshipping community, to pray more fervently for each other, creating the web of fellowship, prayer and practical help. Having read today's Gospel, we can add something else to it. During his earthly ministry, we can see Jesus as the doorkeeper, who makes the door between heaven and earth wide open. And what we see in today's Gospel is how the healing grace, how the healing love is flowing into the lives of those who are most in need. So let us admire and worship our Lord, who was a faithful doorkeeper between the Father's house of love and our own earthly life. And let us give praise that he set an example of what doorkeeping means, creating opportunities for healing and reconciliation.